beautiful people. Make una welcome to our channel, and if not the first time we see this channel, like, share, and subscribe. Anyway, we'll go straight to the news. So these girls or people we see for here. So Anambra Ministry of Education announced Anambra cast away 3 awards at National Debate Championship, set to represent Nigeria in Dubai. When I just see this news, because not every time we go reading bad news, waiting enter my mind now say this is one of the legacies of P2B. You understand? One of the focal points of P2B campaign now waiting to do for education for Anambra. He even mentioned how most of the boys for Anambra stopped to go school and how we tried to encourage them. Of recent, Anambra are in the top WAEC for Nigeria, and for educational strides, especially for primary and secondary education, will be the most formative part of Nigeria education. The guy really tried, and he even mentioned practical ways where he even do, like providing water for the pupils, making sure the teachers come class, providing incentives, to improve the situation of education for Anambra. And I even watched one social media influencer guy wait to say for the Anambra State University how people give carry stop cultism or reduce them for that school. Say before na no go area, you understand? Say obi na action person, say forget say e dey small, even though say e dey action, say e dey very accessible. Anyway, the truth of the matter be say I go fit, that's why I say Obi really do a lot. He still get things to why if he say he would have done better, you understand? But while they read this news now, I won't mention one of the focal points where he mentioned for in campaign and waiting differentiate time with Tinubu. When Tinubu they do in campaign, Tinubu just they say he built Lagos. We are the place where he be for Lagos now. They go to mention places like Banana Island, where your papa and mama no fear afford, or where their papa and mama, those people where they support and where their papa and mama no fear afford. They go to mention some very high profile areas where we say everything do overrated and overhyped. I won't bet you say Banana Island no dey better than Santon, they tell you, or no dey better than the Mushlanga for South Africa. These places were mentioned as South Africa, or places for Morocco, Rabat, highbrow areas, they tell you. Even highbrow areas for Kenya better pass Banana Island. Forget na hype Nigeria do the hype pump. They tell you say land na 150 billion naira. Say British Commission, they been American High Commission, they build their biggest embassy for the world for Nigeria. By the way, I find that whole America building their embassy have been at Britain, building one of the biggest embassies for the world for Nigeria. I find that very suspicious. I wonder what will be their interest all of a sudden for Nigeria, or maybe they see Nigeria that the new Nigeria actually get a lot of potential. Even me, where they here, as I read this news, I see the potential even for agro processing. The thing we will feed for agro processing, it's too much. Send our people go study for the best agricultural science school, agro processing, agro machinery. The thing we will go do. And by the way, why did they go school? They bring in some foreign guys for contracts. They will come, they run the factories until our people come back. You understand? Our government know the plan, no scale, no plan, nothing. So even despite the whole education thing, they still get things what 54 to be for. Like say those money we save, you say you save 70, I've been at 94, save only 10, use 80, do many things. If you even float a new city, they tell you with that money go float and not be say build infrastructures, basically maybe majorly road and pipe and water and the same for the new city. If we build like something like New Onitsha or New Yorker, I just give an example, or even create massive agro processing, they tell you that company will be the life of Anambra. At the end of the day, when they leave, you go feel privatize them. Just many things where if you do better. I believe say if you enter presidency, you will correct those mistakes, because one of the edge way Tinubu being used get for based on the campaign be say infrastructure projects. Obi no brag about infrastructure. Obi go dey tell you about say develop humans. You understand what I mean? Obi no ever thought say you do this infrastructure. You do, people talk say you do a lot of roads. In fact, I watch a lot of documentaries. Even my mama talk say the guy do a lot of roads, that time, and he improve things for Anambra. And talk about those ones basic, but wetin be the focus now? Education and rule of law, and say encourage corruption. So now just those things wey you do. So you can see some of him legacy. When you look Tinubu legacy, they go tell you say Tinubu raise humans. Who be the humans wey he raise? He raise people wey him go be stepping stone for am, make him climb up. Wey be say those people go dey worship am and bow down to am. Obi no get anybody wey dey follow am up and down. E no mean say he never raise people. You understand? But you no get anybody wey go dey dobale for am 24 hours. You no get that time. And na that time I believe. I no believe say in the developing psychophants so that they go help you climb up. Wetin Tinubu do, So Tinubu wey dey always shout, Tinubu no develop humans wey dey very integral for every society. He no develop any human, and that Agboros wey dey full Lagos. If say he so love Lagosians, if for develop those Agboro wey be Yoruba people, if for develop them, comot them from that thuggism, put them for give them proper structure, make they get better life. But no, he like as now how some people get money, they want make people dey poor, make they just dey worship them. Then every time they go dey throw crumbs. Developing human beings dey very very important. And I don watch documentaries. Every country wey wan grow, the first things wey they do now, wey they declare state of emergency, like education and food. You must grow your own food, or if you no fit grow your own food, you must see a way to get cheap access of food, so that people no go dey worry about food. Then your education, you go revamp am overnight. Quality education, coding, scientific stuff. Wetin I dey talk now? No, na some explain that machinery fixing, all those things. Send your best people to the best schools for the world. Before you know, it go give you return. They give immediate return. That education only go give you the return of today. Like Kwankwaso, you go dey hear when people dey praise Kwankwaso, say education, because Kwankwaso carry a lot of northerners go school. You understand? He carry them good schools, but even though you carry them go better schools, but you carry them go school outside Nigeria, and some of them do very well. Some of them don't flow there. Their lives don't dey better. Do masters, do PhD. You understand? This is now where I fought Ebonyi governor. He just build a color flyover and airport. Color airport. I bet good update that airport. They use that airport. I fought that airport that time. Some people begin to attack me for comment section. There are more important things than those airports where any useless governor they build for now. If federal government is supposed to ban any governor to build those useless airports. You understand? There are primary healthcare centers in all the local. I check them now, but you get about whether not 13 be how many local governments I see. So Ebonyi get 13 local governments. If you build world-class primary healthcare centers for there, world-class primary and secondary schools, world-class sports centers. You understand? Where competition go dey, prize money go dey, e go be like league, mini league. Keep people busy. Every quarter they go dey get small money. People don't really get hope. Every small thing, agents go come from Europe, pick one or two. Hope don't dey. Not only for football. If it be football, basketball, rugby and running, you don't need to do all the sports. First, just focus on 4 sports. You understand what I dey talk? Focus on 4 things, and you don't dey improve the lives of the people. Ebonyi they grow rice, and they say Ebonyi get salt. Why not get tractors? You understand? Talk with the communities. If you even cry, first of all, create state-owned farms. All the local government, they go give lease land. Now you be governor now. If you tell them, many of them tell them say na then get the land. They collect their land. Say they won't use that for farming, but that place will be farm zone. You understand what I dey talk? As you don't build the school, build the hospital, and build it, they go see them, they go believe you. You understand? Then you go build that state-owned farm. When you don't the time don't reach to come out, why they talk say when you hand them over? Because Nigerian governors they useless. Most of them, Nigeria no get law and they know they follow order. Then you go at the end of the day, the community they tell them maybe they save money or say they go buy up this land. Say na then you go share the land into bits. Before everybody done before you go come out, maybe 1 or 2 years before, they do training on how to do the farming and everything. Before you know, the place go dey self-sufficient, people go get hope. You go don bring agro processing. If you use rice produce a lot of things, even edible crackers with rice. Or if you focus on cassava, they do cassava bread, cassava flour, cassava biscuit. Nothing wey you no fit do. The potential is still limitless with your food scientists. In fact, the products don dey all over the world. Na just to bring, if you even import scientists, they go dey work. Only one, you no need to import a lot, pay them foreign currency, they go dey train our people. Our people hand go strong. Contracts, just the way nothing do, bring in Chinese. After 4 years, the Chinese go. Now locals they do the car. You understand? If you even create competition, make people begin think out of the box. Like if I dey power now, Nigeria power, I go create competition. If you put 100 or 200 million, say anybody wey fit, or group of people. If I go even encourage maybe team, any team of people wey fit produce car engine, that 200 million. Apart from that, na their own. Apart from that, they go even get opportunity to even go Europe, go expand. You go see people go begin dream of those things instead of all this, or 300 million, instead of all the big brother Nigeria people they do, we be say no, they have value. Everywhere we look, you see bitters. Now the thing where they manpower. People know we know they think with our brain again. Everything na our bola and our anaconda and engine. You understand? And beer bank. And the only thing we they think, we know our brain know they work well again for that country. You know. And I don't know. I don't mention these things for this channel. I don't say I go down this thing, but these are just the ways we feel come up from. And these things are not difficult. Not allow anybody tell you say waiting they important now the willpower. The willpower. And when you do this project, make sure say they clean, it they neat, you go. If you Google online now, you go see people we don't do them. No be say joke. If you Google online now, you go see people we don't do this infrastructures at quality. If it be simple design, make the architectural this thing get brilliance. If it be simple design, but you go dey fine. When you see yourself, you go be like Europe standard, but very simple design. With solar 10 million, 20 million, a place go feed dey powered. You understand? You will get manager where you go manage the electricity unit. Then you fit get standby generator. These are the ways. If you even pull money, all the community, all the Ebonyi people, for example, or Delta people, they go pull their money. You understand? They go even contribute money, add to the state money, build infrastructure. But pretty people won't see now you whether you dey genuine, you dey trustworthy. Once people see them, billionaires dey for every state. Many people every state get people with there abroad. People go pissing. Ethiopia build their dam. A lot of Ethiopians contribute money to that dam because they trust their government. Nigeria now, how many people want? If federal government say they want open pool, say many people donate. How many people want? But not trust the government now. The government of criminality. Government we no want cut cost. You understand? Government we House of Rep and Senegal collect 70 billion. And what did they call her? House of Rep will collect 70 billion. Now they say they want buy SUV 40 billion. How much they share give citizens? Just check them now. Nonsense money. They want share 8,000 for you, and you they celebrate. They say 8,000 go dey okay for your papa and mama. Maybe they don't use poverty swear for you. That's why you dey okay with 8K. They better not share that money. Maybe they use them. Add all that money, all those money where they want share, add money, go even borrow money if money no dey build, fix 1 or 2 refineries, do electricity. You understand? They do this infrastructure small. Time no dey. Before you know, 4 years go pass. So time no dey. Now the day one way it starts, now you go begin running with the small money. You go run the first template. Anyway, guys, I wanna see all these things why I talk. You understand? Now, nothing say human infrastructure or human to develop humans. Actually, I not to say you may abandon infrastructure, but you notice say it better than to develop all those their mumu infrastructures. You understand? What they do? Some of them go they build flyover. They say like we came mumu. Some of them even they stupid self go they celebrate those things. The money where you go use do things we go add value to people where they villages, give people hope. You don't ever go Nigerian village before. Many people there no get hope. That's where many of these crimes they come from. Not be from the city. Many of these crimes for Nigeria are from the villages they start. All these unknown government, they know they live for town. No Boko Haram, now for village. When you abandon those people go turn gangster. Let me know your thoughts for the comment section about what I talk. Do you think human infrastructure, human development is more important than infrastructure, or do you think you need to do them par by par? You understand? Or you will do human infrastructure more and I think they call them human infrastructure more, and that's developing human more than infrastructure? Let me know your thoughts.